Hello all, good afternoon. Good to see you all after an specific time. And so, credit cards, iPhones, Western toilets. What do they all have in common? Anyone?
Jobs.
Huh?
Jobs.
No?
Convenience.
No?
The first always stay with us.
Okay, let me answer that question once our first speaker ends her speech. So, before our first speaker gets on the stage, I want everyone to take a look at this slide. Not this slide, this slide. So, I'll read it for you. I once worked at a cafe where I used to take orders, serve bills, and clean tables. I thought working there was fun, and it was. I also have given English classes at an international college in Thailand. Both the works were fun to me. I have accompanied selling panipuris, cotton candies, popcorns, raw mangoes at the beach, along with those vendors for all an evening each, as a part of getting close with them. I listened to their stories at that time and lived their life for one evening. None of these fills my purse, but all of these fill my soul. So, here's our first speaker, Jayasree. I welcome you on stage.
Alright, can I start? Hello everyone, I'm Jayasree. So, let's talk about firsts. Not the noble ones like who first climbed the Mount Everest or who first split the atom. No, I mean the real ones. The ones that still haunt you in your group pictures and the ones that occasionally pop up in your mind at 2 a.m. just to embarrass you. Remember your first day at school? Oily head, neatly combed hair, carrying a bag twice the size as you, and you never cried until your mom left. And what happened next was Karan Johar's slow motion tears for the entire day. And your gym session, first gym session. You walked in confident, picked up dumbbells, and flexed the muscles you never even knew existed. And you spent the next 3 days walking like a duck with regrets. And your first crush. You thought they were the one. You wrote poetry, bad poetry. You rhymed heart with start, pain with rain, to someone who never even knew you even existed. Right? So life is so full of firsts, and I have had a wild ride of my firsts. Until 2 months back, I was more of a wanderer than anything else. So I still remember getting frenzy remembering my first snowfall. Each snowflake was different. Each had a different pattern, just like our fingerprints. The first time I was in a cage with a tiger, I almost coughed my lungs out when it roared. First paragliding, first walking under the ocean's floor, first time getting lost in a forest, first lonely night in a desert, and first overnight stay with a group of fishermen in the middle of the sea. Ocean under my head, open sky, an entire universe above my head, and I was floating. Yeah, but not all the firsts are always exciting. When I first met with my bike accident, I realized my bones are fragile. And when I was first cheated, I realized my heart was fragile too. Life is so full of firsts. If you're sitting here, you might be remembering your firsts as well. Your first adventure, your first paycheck, your first heartbreak, yeah? But I'm here today to talk about a different kind of first. My first lie. Yeah, you heard it right. The first lie that changed my life. When I was in school, my tuition teacher had invited the renowned writer and traveler, Dr. S. Ramakrishnan, for an event. I still remember sneaking in a personal question to him. Sir, how possible is it for a woman, young girl like me, to travel? He smiled and said, you'll face a lot of constraints. You'll have to wait. But while you wait, prepare. Learn about out the places, history, culture, whatever you need to learn. And when the time arrives, grab it. Let's say you have a job interview in Delhi. You go to Delhi, attend the job interview, and visit Taj Mahal and places nearby. That's what he said. Sounds reasonable, right? Fairly reasonable. The advice stuck with me, but the 14-year mind twisted it a little. Why wait for a job interview? Why not just create the reasons myself? So, I went to my dad and said, Appa, a group of friends are planning a trip nearby, and a couple of moms are tagging along us with packed lunches for everyone. Can I go? He said, yes. And just like that, my first lie worked. There I was, a tiny little 14-year girl with a backpack, ready to unfurl, setting out to meet the real world. Suddenly, there were no walls around me, and the taste of freedom, it was intoxicating. Right? So, of course, there were hurdles. Life was not Annamali movie after all. Traveling alone as a woman, a little girl, met suspicion, questions, warnings, cautions, everything. People still ask me, isn't it dangerous to travel alone as a woman? I tell them, honestly, being a woman in itself is dangerous. So why not take it on my own terms? But that lie that I told my dad wasn't about deceiving my parents. It was about claiming my own life. That first led me to a lot of other firsts. I learned cultures, landscapes, iconography, history, writing, photography, worked in cafes, worked in dorms, whatever. But each first unveiled a new me. So, coming back to today's question, do firsts really define us? I think it's not the first act or the first outcome that defines us. It's the courage that you muster to attempt the first that really defines us. Firsts, to me, are like windows. They show you what you could be. Firsts are special, sometimes addictive, but always, always transformative. So guys, I'm not encouraging you to lie to your parents. I'm here to encourage you to start your first. Your first may not be like mine. You may be attempting your first book, your first business, or even first time speaking out in public. Your first needn't be perfect. Just remember, your firsts are meant to push you, shape you, evolve you into something. So next time, when life throws a next new first at you, don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfection. Just take the leap. Taste the freedom and embrace the awkwardness. Because as Steve Jobs says, you cannot connect the dots looking forwards. You can connect the dots only by looking backwards. So, do first really define us, or do they prepare us for what's new? There's only one way to find out. Thank you.
Actually, the image which I have shown before her speech was from a content taken one of her blog posts. So I was hoping that I can mess up with her, like I'll take all the first things which she has done, so she will be running out of things which she had done with her life. But it became ulta. I was the one who was shocked, and I say this sentence to a lot of people just to please them. You are living the life which I am dreaming of. But to Jayasree, I am saying it now, you are living the life which we all are just dreaming of. So thank you for bringing your adventures and lot of firsts on stage.
Jayasree is having the lead by 9 votes, 18 to 11.
Yes. Jayasree, please come. So
we have just one question, which is what worked for you? So please.
Aunt usually says, you already know the answers to everything. You just have to sit and think. Your mind already has all the answers. Just give it some time, let it distill, and it comes out to you naturally. That's how it worked. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. We are